You wanna go ahead and get shaders inside of Roblox working. Now, we all have issues with shaders. If I go to reshade right now, starting right away with the video, so watch till the end, as if you skip a second, you'll miss an important step and the entire thing will not work for you. Anyways, beginning right away, you guys know the issue when either shaders is not loading or shaders is loading but isn't really good. It's kind of laggy. Most of the time the shaders don't even open for most of you, right? That is the main issue. So we're going to go through every single issue, and what I want you to do approaching this tutorial is try every single way. Promise yourself right now to try every single way. Now, starting away, we have to first delete shaders, okay? That is method number one. Not method number one, but the first thing you want to do is delete shaders right now. Literally, first thing off the bat, delete reshade, because we're going to go ahead and install it again. Why do we want to install it again? You're going to find out later. But most of you, I would say 20% of you, your issue stems from reshade's file being corrupt, okay? So 20% of your issue is your file is corrupt and that's why it's not working. So go delete it. And now we want to go ahead and install it. And for the rest of you that don't think that's your issue, still delete it, because we're going to go through it step by step like this. And guys, every video I like to do a Robux giveaway. Drop a like, subscribe, turn notification option, comment your username, and go ahead and join. Anyways, that being aside, simply go ahead and get the light version, or if you have the pro version, go download your pro version. I guess if you actually paid for this and it doesn't work, I feel bad for you, because that must be terrible. I actually feel bad. Guys, comment down below something so those people could feel better, because that is pretty bad. But yeah, let's go ahead and download shaders right here. Obviously skip the ad, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna blur that out actually, because I don't know, no free promo. But yeah, so go ahead and download shaders again. I use Chrome to download. If you downloaded it on like Microsoft Edge or something like that, go use Chrome. Download Chrome if you don't have it, because that could also be one of the issues as well. You're probably using some terrible browser, let's be honest. So go get Chrome, the best browser in the world. And now we need to go ahead and try to open the file. Now, as you can see on my screen, it doesn't open the file. Now, I know how to fix this. So we're going to get into the fix. But before we could even get into the fix, even think about getting the fix, you need to get WinRAR. If you don't have WinRAR or a similar software, you have to get this. And essentially, reshade, the file, reshade does not open without a file, without the file type opener, which is WinRAR. So if you don't have this bookmark next to your reshade when you're trying to open it, now a lot of you guys may be, oh yeah, but I actually have it and it's still not working. But guys, could you like read? Now, I'm not saying that to be rude or anything, by the way, because my reading is terrible as well, by the way. I'm not saying that to be rude, but I'm just saying, guys, you need to read of the thing you're installing. I'm saying it to like, I guess, better you guys in terms of like, you need to read before you do things. And as you can see, it clearly states WinRAR is not a free software, okay? If you're not paying for WinRAR, or if you have some cracked software of WinRAR, by the way, I'm not sponsored by WinRAR at all. That's like $1 billion company or something. Obviously, they're not sponsoring me, but little me. But I'm just saying that if you didn't pay for WinRAR, right, that is where the main issue stem from for you guys. Or maybe your WinRAR file is corrupt, even if you did. But all of you guys are using a cracked version of WinRAR. You know what I'm saying? But you need to go ahead and get WinRAR, and you need to go ahead and there's like free alternatives to WinRAR if you didn't know. There's like some other, so I'm not gonna shout these softwares out. I don't know which one is like safe or good or whatever, so you're gonna have to go find that yourself, because I'm gonna be like, oh yeah guys, later down the line, 10 years later, if they try to do some like scam or something on that software, I'm not taking that blame. So you guys should go ahead and try yourself, because obviously I don't know what that software is gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna go ahead and recommend you guys software I don't know about. WinRAR I recommend, because WinRAR is actually safe. Obviously everyone uses WinRAR. But now, once you go ahead and download WinRAR, if you didn't have it already, if you have it, go delete it and re-download it again. Your file was probably corrupt, so go ahead and get WinRAR. Make sure your settings are settings are very clear inside of WinRAR. Okay, make sure all of these are ticked. You know what I'm saying? Why would you even untick anything? Like, bro, just leave it ticked. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so once you get WinRAR, as you can see, we have it right here installed. I'm going nice and steady for you guys so you could easily follow. Rewind in any step if you miss anything. Now you could go to download, and as you can see, the software that we downloaded, the roshade, is not there. So what we need to do, we need to go back to Chrome, and we need to actually add roshade onto this. Now, here's the deal with roshade, right? Chrome sometimes doesn't let you keep the file. A lot of you guys don't even have the roshade file, so you need to go back to your Chrome, to your download section, as we're gonna do right here, and you need to make sure your Chrome has it saved. So as you can see, my Chrome doesn't even have it saved. You know, I downloaded it, but Chrome didn't save it for some reason, or my PC didn't save it for some reason. Also, if you have like some sort of like antivirus, that's perfectly fine, as long as you don't have some like scammy or sketchy one. You know what I'm talking about, those sketchy ones. You know, the ones that like annoy you. Like, what was it, the McAfee one? Oh my gosh, bro, McAfee, I hate that company, bro. That company is like the most annoying company of history. It comes installed on your PC, it's terrible, and their advertising is so like sketch, bro, because they like force you to download it. It's so weird, bro. I hate that software. I hate that software. Guys, comment down below if you hate that software, bro, because oh my goodness, bro, they literally force you to download it. Oh, I hate that company with all my heart. That's the worst company in the world. I swear, it's one of the worst companies in the world. So scummy, dude, so scummy. They don't care about anything. They don't care about spamming you with ads. They're crazy, bro. Anyways, with that rant aside, make sure that's turned off if you guys have some McAfee or whatever. And I know it's super difficult to uninstall it because those guys made it difficult on purpose. That's what they do, right? You know, them subscription services that make it hard to cancel. It's one of them. It's hard, right? But yeah, you have to make sure you go and disable all of those. Like, Windows Defender's fine. Like, if you guys have a Windows Defender, that's perfectly fine. But there's also weird softwares that are probably a virus, that act as an antivirus. Make sure you guys, those are uninstalled. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a bunch of those out here. I would say 90% of antiviruses are viruses. that is so ironic. They protect you from viruses, but they are the virus. So make sure you guys go ahead and have your file. I have my file here, nice and saved. And as you can see, it still didn't let me launch it because I didn't pay for WinRAR. So I'm going to go ahead and pay for WinRAR later on in the video, or I'm going to go ahead and get an alternative to WinRAR because there's different softwares to WinRAR. And the next solution is, if this still didn't work for you, you need to go on your task manager and you need to get rid of like Premiere Pro and all those sort of apps, like these Photoshop apps, these like, I guess, graphic apps, like graphics. You know what I'm saying when I talk about graphics, like Blender, you know, all those apps, bro. All these like shades, the apps that are similar to shaders, like Photoshop, video editors of any sort, filters. Go ahead and force quit all of these. Now, here's the deal with this, right? It's probably going to take you at least 5 minutes, 10 minutes straight to force quit these because they have like so many different filters and apps. That's what annoys me the most about those. But there's really nothing you could do about it, guys. There's really nothing you could do about it. The only thing you could do about it is uninstall all of it. Not just some of it, not uninstall it, but force quit it, okay? And every time you launch your PC, they'll still be open, running in the background. And there's also a bunch of apps that are running on the background. For example, Discord. Oh my goodness, Discord. Like, it just auto launches when you launch your PC. I hate that app as well. So make sure you guys go ahead and, you know, every time you have to literally force quit all these background apps, you know, because when there's background apps running, sometimes that's the main reason. That's like 10% of you guys. That's the main issue. Now we're going to get into the main issue right after we go ahead and force quit these. But yeah, go ahead and force quit these absolutely terrible apps. Look at that. So make sure you go ahead and do it. And it's not even about the spaces taken up. It's just literally those apps are disabling your roshade from running. I know, it's so weird, right? Like, why would they do that? It's just, I don't know, bro. Those companies are weird. But now let's move on to the main issue a lot of you guys have. The first thing you guys want to do go to your settings, and you want to go ahead, and I'm not even joking when I say this, don't think I'm joking when I tell you this, but you have to go ahead and reset your PC. A lot of you guys. Why? Because you've probably set up your PC the wrong way and now roshades can't work on it. Okay? That's the main issue as well. And the other issue is a lot of you guys don't even have a graphics card. You need to make sure you have a graphics card. Now, let's get in to the main issue. The main reason you can't get roshades, okay? The main reason you can't get shaders inside of your PC, okay? This is probably applies to 80% of you. If you've tried every single method and it still hasn't worked, you have a NVIDIA graphics card, you've literally force quit all those apps, you've made sure the app is not corrupt, you paid for WinRAR, what's the final thing? What's the last thing left? Let me tell you. The final thing left, the final thing you could do, the last thing you could do, this is the reason, okay? And that is Windows 11. You watching this video, I guarantee you are on Windows 11. You are not on Windows 10, you're on Windows 11. And that is where 90% of your problems stem from. Your problems are stemming from being on Windows 11, not the fact that, you know, your graphics card or all these other reasons. 90% of you guys are on Windows 11 and roshade isn't compatible with Windows 11. I guarantee it. Are you on Windows 11? I thought so, you probably are. And that is the issue, guys. And that's why I recommend you guys never upgrade to Windows 11. If you're on Windows 10, guys, never upgrade to Windows 11 because that's exactly what it's going to do to your PC. Because no one wants to go code something new for a Windows 11. They're like, I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? And it just causes a lot of issues. So if you guys go ahead and just uninstall your Windows 11 in a way, I guess. I mean, the only way to get rid of your Windows 11, if you're asking me, is literally you have to, I guess, install a new hard drive onto it. I'm not even joking. You have to do a factory reset to your PC. You have to go back and install Windows on. You have to get rid of Windows, then install Windows 10, and make sure you don't upgrade Windows 10. That is gonna be a challenge, actually. And if you're wondering how much that's gonna cost you to do to get Windows 10 and stuff like that, let me break down the cost. Now, first of all, obviously, I assume you're not going to do it yourself. If you're watching this video, you're probably not tech savvy because you'd have already knew the solution. So, in order to do that, you're going to obviously go ahead and go to a phone shop. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and show you how to do that because honestly, it can mess up your PC. I don't want to mess up your PC, right? I don't want anyone complaining saying I messed up their PC. So, you know what I'm saying, guys? I don't want any dislikes, guys. I don't want to lose my subs, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe right now. But yeah, so what I recommend is going to a phone shop, going to a PC shop, and paying them to get you Windows 10. Literally, that's the only way. Like, and the thing is, if you accidentally, once they install it and you have Windows 10 and it's all good now, it's actually not, because Windows 10 constantly tells you to upgrade to Windows 11. And if you accidentally click upgrade or auto upgrades by mistake, if you activate Windows 11 by mistake, you're screwed. You know why you're screwed? Because you're not going to be able to reverse it. Only for 10 days you're going to be able to reverse it, and then it's going to go. So without you even noticing, you could automatically be upgraded back to Windows 11. I know it's the most, you know, kind of terrible software, but it is what it is, guys. That's why you go ahead and buy a Mac or a Chromebook. But anyways, I hope you've enjoyed. Click on Strand now. This is basically every tutorial that you could have done, every fix, and this is guaranteed to work. Peace out. Click on Share now.